Welcome back. Hopefully everything is working. Um, I had to set up some new things, and I can't actually get music playing right now. I don't know where that went. So that's fun. Uh, like I can't get the sound to work from myself right now. So that's always good, right? Hopefully my audio is good. Uh, does it sound okay? Am I too far away or too loud, too low? Yeah, I don't know what I did for the music. This is the new computer. Hehehe. So, uh, so I did get the upgraded computer. Um, Instead of having the microphone right here, it's further back that way. And I'm still waiting to get the new camera. Well, I can do this. Is that better? I hope. Um, but I don't remember how I had the settings for listening to music through my computer, and I now have the ability to listen to things on wireless. But when I tried to hook this up with the music and OBS running, it was screeching at me. So I still have to troubleshoot that. So I don't have music either. So that's good. So let's see. I should still have most of the stuff working. Uh, I can still zoom in that far. That last playlist I was listening to is also supposedly copywritten in certain countries. So I don't think it actually makes a difference for the most of my viewers, but I don't know which songs. So I don't know. Nothing wrong with it, just more things to figure out at a later date. At some point, I'm going to have to clean my unicorn. Um, let's see. Had to clean up my desk a little bit. That's always fun. Hmm. Yeah, well, no, I mean for post live stream, it has the thing where it's like, oh no, it's muted in certain areas. But let's see. I had to move around some of the stuff on my desk, so I'm not exactly sure where my paints are supposed to be. um, let's see. Been a really interesting couple of days. We did not have any issues with the storm, other than some rain. Was I using brass? I think I was using the brass, not the bronze. I don't know for a fact. And where did my silver go? Okay. There's the silver. Oh, yeah. It feels weird not having music going on. Yeah, there was some wind, some rain. Um, it wasn't anywhere near as bad as it could have been. Um, One thing the new computer has allowed me to do is this. So I have Discord on this computer now. Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, I need to figure out how to get the music on here, and that interesting. Hmm. Hello, Solvix. Let's see. Trying to figure out all of the computer settings on a new computer. Always fun. Let's see. We'll figure it out at some point. Hopefully this isn't too out of focus. And I don't remember which colors that I was using, so let me get another model. Mm-hmm. I think it was the brass. I think. Yeah, upgrades are always great until you have to do a whole bunch of adjustments to get it to work how it was. Well, I'm going to use the brass. I don't know if it was the brass or not, but um, this unit is one-time thing, so next unit will be whatever colors I choose on that. So it doesn't really matter that much. Let's see. So the majority of these need the two metallics, the blue on the armor, and any details that I haven't done yet. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. I mean, they're Tzaangors. They can be whichever color. Uh, okay. My power just flickered. It's not supposed to be doing that right now. Hmm, that was fun. Okay. I think it might actually have been the brass. Oh, well. Or bronze. I don't know. So my goal is to get these done before October. If I can get them done tonight, I might even be able to get a game of Spearhead in tomorrow with them, which would be really cool. Um, yeah, this is not the color. I change it? Yeah, that's not the same color. Nice. I did watch the Bird Chariot. Yeah, I'm gonna change over to the bronze. So on the wet palette, there is enough of a difference in those two colors to make that change work. Not having music is weird. But at the same time, I don't need the microphone or the headphones screaming at me. I figure there might be a few things that I didn't have set up for this, but it would be worth it with the new computer rather than just running it on the old one again. Um, Desk area doesn't really have enough space to mount both computers at once, so but there's always some trial and error with setting up a new computer. But the case fan on this one actually works. Hmm. Um, I purchased a moderately decent computer. Um, it says it'll handle like 90 something percent of the modern games, which is good. Whether or not I play some of those games is a different story. And with the way that my computer is acting right this moment with audio, uh, I'm not going to play any of those games because not having sound would be kind of a weird thing. I'm sure it's just a setting that I don't have hooked up yet. Um, I mean, I'm sure it's something retro gamer. Yeah, I'm sure it's something like uh, this, and then no, not that. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. So they did just do a Dawn of War 2 remaster. So that might be fun. It would be nice if I had the music. Oh. Hmm. I think when I was doing this with the other unit, I did the blue and then did this from work. I don't even know. That's true. I mean, the last game I spent any actual time playing personally was RimWorld, and that was before all of the DLCs came out, and I still haven't actually won one of them. Um, I don't know. Oh, that's cool. Oh. Uh, this is not going as smooth as I would like it to. And I don't know why. Something just feels off. Uh, it might be. Yeah, I don't think that's it. Oh, yeah. Sorry. That was not it. Um, Weird. Hmm, I don't know. All right. Hmm. All right. Let's just try to paint. See. I think I tried to do too many different things with getting the painting done and getting the computer hooked up, and the storm recently. All of my computers were down, uh, just turned off so that nothing would happen to them for the last 12 hours, almost 24 hours. Um, I didn't take the time to look into what my recipe was for painting before now. Not having the music. Yeah, I think there's just several things going on, but should be fine once I get into the groove. The painting groove. I'll do better. I hope. um, that's a lot of blue. That doesn't look right. It's also a model part that I've not painted before, so I don't know if I like this blue on this much of the model. Hmm, I don't know. Doesn't look right. That's also funny because that is nowhere near the same color as that. And yet it's showing up as the same color. What? There we go. A little bit better. I don't know. I don't know. This is just weird today. Not the first time I felt like this, too, on a stream. Hmm. Well, again, it's the plasmatic bolt and magic blue, which I've used successfully together on other models. It's just that particular area, I think, looks weird. And, like, that's a lot of blue for his belt. Like, maybe I should do silver instead of blue. Because this is a lot. Could just do that silver instead of blue. I don't know. Yeah, I'm actually wondering. Into the show? No. Slightly better. For me. I don't know. I really don't know. On. All right. I plan on giving this another 2.5 hours, so unless something weird just comes along, I should be fine. Yeah. Maybe it's just the fact that I'm trying to do this on a deadline instead of just having fun. That could also be it. I mean, it could have also just been how I slept. Who knows? That's cool. I'm pretty sure you meant medievals. Unless you did something completely different that I wasn't expecting. That could be something interesting. Oh. Yeah. Like, honestly, I think one of the things that's throwing me off is because the microphone isn't directly over me, I'm getting more of the light from the light above me. Like, it could be so many different things. Yeah. I am not upset with the change. I just need to get used to the change. I don't really want blue on the head. Let's do this. So yeah, sometime next week I should be getting the newer camera. Shipping was a different rate than um, the computer parts and stuff. So sometime next week I will be doing the overhead camera. It's going to move and have better zoom. So where I'm holding it now isn't going to be where I'm holding it in the future. That'll be interesting. Yeah, this piece goes from not having detail to having detail. That's a problem with the actual model. Well, yeah, the new camera requiring USB-C is part of the reason why I purchased the new computer. So, hopefully over the weekend I can figure out all of the things that I need to do to make the sound work and the camera. As soon as it gets here, I can upgrade. But yeah, that's weird as well. Yeah, there's several pieces. I think this kit is just weird. I'm giving it way too much detail, whereas I could just throw some colors down and go with it. I don't know. All right. Uh, hmm. Anyway, I'm also getting the whole audio stream current bitrate is weird on YouTube, which okay. That's a new one. I'm used to seeing video, you know, bitrate's weird, but I don't know. Like, in theory, putting down 3 colors on these models shouldn't take me hours and hours and hours. And yet, we're almost an hour in, and I haven't even finished one of these, or color, or figured out why it's doing what it's doing, or. Like, why is the blue so different? Like, is it. There you go. There's a better representation of what is blue and what isn't. Like, the two colors are quite different. It's just. It just fades. I don't know. Yeah, that's why I have them on these models, because they're nice. I just don't understand why it's not coming through how I want it to. Hmm. It's also possible that the paint is acting weird because of the different level of humidity in the house. Just having a storm come through. I mean, it could be. It could be the lack of sunlight today. Okay. Okay, fair. You win. You win the internets today for the Discord. Huh. Yeah, the swap over from the computer to this one and a few other things. Yes, there are several changes and it feels weird. Uh, I have not been able to figure out how to get my audio out to work. My Bluetooth headset started yelling at me when I tried to play music with OBS open. The lighting seems a little weird. So yeah, it's been weird today. Something feels off. So quite a bit of change today. Oh yeah, all the all the downsides of new tech and trying to hook them all back up. Like I don't remember how I had music playing. Yeah, I'm gonna do a stream like this and try to get some stuff painted up and troubleshoot later because troubleshooting live is kind of even less productive. Yeah, but and then I couldn't remember what colors to use for these models because I didn't have enough time to look it up. Then certain parts don't look right with the colors that I had in mind, and I wanted to have it all done tonight. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's see. If I can get even half of these painted up tonight. If I wanted to play them, I could probably just use the bases and have them sitting on the sidelines. That's also a possibility. And yeah, like switching over to the fine brush seems to have helped a little bit. A little, not a great amount. I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, I guess I am painting trim at the same time, right? Okay. Yeah, I haven't actually worked on these since Tuesday night. No, it's okay. Like I said, I just started working on these on Tuesday, and I also realized that there was a better color scheme for my cool boys. Um, all those different colors that I tried mixing to see what I wanted, I did actually find the color I wanted. Yeah, I like the models. I needed them for the Spearhead, and I have another 10 to eventually get painted up for if I ever want to play Sigmar with them. Um, I mean, they look nice. Focus. I mean, I like how they look. It's just, I don't know. There are a lot of different details, and with a new model comes new issues with the painting, like finding out where you want to put different colors. And I don't know. This is the first actually rough part of this army from the beginning, with the pink horrors and the blues and the crimsons and the Herrick acolytes and the flamers and screamers and all that. I've not had any problems with the color selections. And now I have these Tzaangors, and I'm like, what? So, yeah. I'm going to suggest if you do go into Age of Sigmar, just do a Spearhead. Um, I've played a couple of games of each so far, and there's a reason I'm working on this instead of, you know, adding more to something else. Like, I already had 1,000 points of Tzeentch, but because of the way list building goes, I don't even know if I could run everything right now in a viable 1,000 point list. But if I finish these guys up, these guys, I'll have a Spearhead. Yeah. I mean, I think this is what I was going for. I don't remember what color I was supposed to go with for the shaft there. I don't know. Well, I mean, Spearhead alone is a game. You don't have to purchase anything else for that army other than the Spearhead box. Um, and that game method does look much more refined than Combat Patrol. Like, Combat Patrol tried to work, but it's nowhere near balanced. It looks to me like Spearhead is actually fairly good. There's still some uh matchups that are less fair, but overall it works fairly well. You just have to watch out for turn 1 charges, being that there's only 4 turns, and some armies have a movement of 12 on that small of a board. But even my worst game, well, no, my worst game I scored like 10 points. It was nowhere near close. But every other game I've played has been decently close, and I think it was just a really bad matchup for the first game. Well, that low game, the low score game. Um, but I am totally fine with building up several other spearheads. Like, I wouldn't even mind going out and buying another spearhead or two. But I wouldn't go out of my way to purchase another 2 or 3 armies. Like one and dones are fine. Whereas I wouldn't do that with combat patrols. Yeah, exactly. Um, but like purchasing, say, Adeptus Sororitas combat patrol does not interest me to play combat patrol. Um, and then like even if I went and got the my mind is going blank. The Blood Knights, that force. Like just having that army, that's fine. Yeah. Um, having that few models to have to paint and just have a cool little army to use seems fine. I just wouldn't want to like expand it beyond that. But having the rule book and all the rules for all of those forces, I mean, a couple of extra models, sure. I already own the rules, so it's not like they can take those from me. I can always play that book. So it has a certain aspect that I like about that. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I think there's definitely some value to being able to just have a nice little force and it's standalone and it's that. And I'm sure GW will make, you know, slight changes to it over time and be like, oh, well, now you have these cards instead of those cards and such and such. And I don't know. This book already exists. I already own it. I mean, I look at it like for the cost of those 5 models that I got for my Skaven force, for like $10 more, I can buy a combat patrol. Maybe 20. And instead of 5 models, I can get a whole nother force for a game that I have all of the rules for. Not something I have to purchase a codex and have, or battle tome, whatever, and have those rules change on me every 3 months, 6 months, whatever. So, yeah, exactly. I think there's a nice little level of refreshing nature to it. You can try out new things. You can play several different games in a single sitting. So, I don't know if Julian actually did get anything or not. I know he's been working on getting his Black Templars to a 2000 point list. Um he's going to a narrative, so he has to have 2000 points painted up. But I don't know if he ever actually got any spearheads. Hmm. They are cool models. Yeah, I like my Dark Angels. I think they have a lot of character. I think they removed a lot of the things that I liked, and they replaced them with something that's cool, but I already had things that I liked. So, and I do look forward to doing my Salamander army because flames, making it a Legion of the Damned thing seems like a great way to add some character to it. But it's also not a priority army right now. I wanted to get these guys done so that I could work on orcs and orcs and orcs for October. And from there, maybe I'll work on them. I do still want to do chorfs. Um, but I've also been looking at my pile recently and going, okay, I need to get some more of this done. Some of the stuff I have, I'm not actually working on, and I could probably use a little bit of reduction in projects to be done. Just not having as many projects going on at once. I actually made a list of all the things going on right now, which, ooh, making lists like that is scary. Um, and there's a lot of stuff on that. Some are short term projects, some are long term, but overall, it's quite a bit. Hey, Vermin. I have a new computer. I don't know why my music won't play. Um, let's see, what else? I couldn't figure out what colors I wanted to use for a while, but I gotta get these done before October. Because I want to just focus on the orcs. Yeah. How about you? How have you been? Ooh, Freeway King of the Hill, huh? How'd that go? Oh, and I also want to buy all the new things for BattleTech. As soon as they come out, I want it. I want it, I want it, I want it. Yeah. um, and just because I'm focusing on orcs for October, there might be a mech or two in there too. But but yeah, I'm super excited about the new BattleTech minis. I still have plenty of the old ones that I'd need to get. Not old, but like I still don't own a king crab, and I still don't have a few other things that I really want. Um, I will definitely do the MCP box as soon as I'm ready to paint them. Um, that'll probably be something during November. Maybe. I won't guarantee that, but I do own it, and it's something that I want to work on. Yeah. What is going on? All right. Okay. That makes sense. But yeah, I think um honestly a lot of the money that I was originally planning on spending on Skaven, I still have a lot of that, and I'm pretty sure um it's gonna end up at going into BattleTech instead. And the cores also look interesting. Um I'm not going to, but it looked cool. This armor is weird, and I'm trying my best. But yeah, there's something about just going, yeah, I think I'm gonna buy another uh regiment of BattleTech soon. As soon as I can get the game shop into carrying them, because I want to give them more money. Um, yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm just aiming to get 5 of them done, and this dude tonight. There's no way I'm gonna get all of it done. Oh yeah, thanks. Um, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for this guy and 5 Tzaangors. I already have the bases magnetized, but I can't glue them together until I'm done painting. So if I do get a game of Spearhead in tomorrow, it's going to be with these guys painted and 5 more on the sidelines, and just use their bases as tokens, because I don't want to ruin their bases that I've already made. But all right. But yeah, the paddle tech is getting painted slowly. Um, the Ymir and uh, what was it? The Ymir and one other that I haven't actually gotten done out of the proliferation cycle. They need to get painted up, and I do want to get another lance or two painted up. Not sure which colors or which mechs yet. So, um, because I did say I wanted to get more of those painted before I purchased more. Um, Now what I say and what I do are not always the same thing. Eh. But since the all of the mercenaries boxes and stuff are still on pre-order until they actually go live, there's no actual reason to purchase purchase yet, because it's not like pre-ordering is going to get it to me any faster. So I do want to get a few more mechs painted up. Five more? Was that it? Okay. That's not horrible. I mean, five more mechs is only like, what, 3 nights of painting, depending on the color scheme and how detailed I want to go. Okay, cool. So yeah, I should be able to get another five done before I purchase more. The only way that won't happen is if I end up having the option to purchase a lot of stuff at a good price at like the next swap meet or something. Because the swap meet's going to be during October, so you know. No, I have all of the CGL mechs already primed, so I just need to grab a few to paint. The only things that I have left that need touch-ups are the um earlier edition mechs, like the Plastech and stuff. Um, Don't tell me not to go to my swap meet every quarter. I get a lot of good things there. Um, but I do have all of the like the Plastic models that need some touch up. But the CGL stuff that needed touch up, I did. Yeah. Tell you what, if I go to the swap meet and I get Battletech, I just have to drop everything else I'm doing and paint those mechs right then and there. Like, come home and start a stream and paint until they're done. Julian, you made it! I won't say I've ever seen. Well, I have never seen paintbrushes at the swap meet. I mean, it's at a shop that sells them, but I have seen paints at a swap meet. One of these days, I could possibly go to a swap meet and purchase a model and paints, and then go out into the parking lot and paint it. Because trying to get to allowed to film inside the swap meet would require all the people there to allow me to do that, and I don't think they would do that. But if I purchased something and then went out into the parking lot, you know. Yeah. So, Julian, how's the Black Templar going? I'm sorry I don't have music today. I'm working on the new computer, and I don't remember how I got music through the previous computer. and I didn't want to just spend the whole stream trying to fix that. I wanted to actually get some painting done. No, no, no. I was saying I'd have to purchase paint at the swap meet and use that paint. I would probably need to bring my own brushes, though. So no, there's part of me that's like, I really want to get a full lance of dragons, and I want to get a full lance of panthers, and I want to get a full lance of uh let's see what else. Um Locusts. I need a full lance of herbies. I want a king crab and 3 crabs. All right, have a good one, Solvix. Um, yeah. So, there's some stuff I want. Yeah, it's gonna be a little while, but I think those would be cool. Yeah. Again, I'm trying to finish this up so I can spend all of October working on orcs. Gives me some time to get those together and, you know, I don't know how far I'll actually be able to get with my orcs, but kind of want to see. Mm-hmm. That is totally doable. I challenged another YouTuber to paint Furbies. Would be fun. Oh, okay. That was a lot of silver. Let's see, what do I want to do next? Let's do the blue. Let's get done with the blue. Because then I just have to do the bronze. Okay. Yeah, I was really hoping to get these done today, but guess I had too many colors still to go. Being that I've already given up on half of them and I'm still not going to get all of it done. Yeah, oh well. Yeah, I mean, I will get them finished. I don't start projects without finishing them. Um, I still have a few more days before October starts. It won't be 100% for tomorrow if I decide to play them, but I will get enough time in before first to get them done. And, you know, I still have another 50 minutes today. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do for that month. Um, October usually gets a lot of attention from me because October. Um, Beyond that, I usually just work on whichever project I have uh, an interest in. I know at some point they're gonna do another narrative campaign at the shop. When they do that, I will be working on the Legion of the Damned Salamanders. So I'm not that worried about doing those right now. Um, but beyond that, I don't know. Well, no, I mean, I personally have attention for October. Like, I don't usually work on my orcs as much outside of that because I might as well work on it during that month. Which I guess I give it more than its percentage of my list, my file. If I was going by percentages, I'd probably be only giving it like 2 weeks, not a full month. But last year, I was able to get 1,000 points and some terrain built, painted, based, all that. So this year, I would love to be able to get at least as much, if not more, and actually get to a 2,000 point list and then some. So, yeah, that is weird, and I don't know. Whatever. Ugh. Yeah, my channel's actually taken a huge hit in the last couple of weeks. Um, Going from weekly videos and weekly streams to having only streams and then doing videos half as frequently, I'm getting numbers that are like a tenth of what I used to for daily videos watched. So that's you know not amazing, but and I don't know why. Like I'm not doing much different in content, but YouTube's just like, yeah, you skipped a couple of weeks. No more. So, I mean, I have one day where I got 11 views on the whole channel. Yeah. I don't know. I'll figure it out at some point. I'm not that worried about it right now. I might need to go back to weekly videos. But, oh, what? Ah. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the fact that I went from weekly to not weekly. But, yeah, it's YouTube. They do whatever they feel like. I was really hoping to hit, the ability to have memberships and stuff by the end of the year, but that doesn't look like it's happening. Yeah. YouTube does YouTube things. I, yeah, I can't take that much time off. Um, I'll probably do a weekly video for October. Um, I don't see daily happening. That's not quite what I can do, but okay. I still need a color for the scales. Yeah. I mean, it's been just shy of 2 years since I started doing videos. It's not surprising to me that another time is just bleh. Um, I'm gonna do pellet bone. It's this color, that color. I'm gonna do that for the scale because why not? I have it right here. Not quite the sand golem that I used for the horns and such, but it is that same general color where it blends in. It doesn't look out of place. I could technically do the same with the weapon wrappings. Um, hey, Patricia. Thanks. I originally wanted to finish these tonight, and I am not going to be able to. Um, Different reasons, but one, too many colors to put down in such a small amount of time. Two, I had some other things that I just got distracted on, like not having music today because new computer and, you know, trying to set up all of the old setup, the settings on the new one. It's like, oh wait, what did I do for that one to have music? I don't know. So I should be able to get 5 of them done tonight and just run the other 5 as the bases. That'll be good for one day. It is progress towards getting them done, so maybe. Um, I don't know if I'll get another stream in before October, and I will be doing orcs the whole month. Maybe a few battle tech minis. I don't know, but the majority of Orktober gets given to orcs. And that's kind of why I wanted to get this done before then, which I might be able to. It's still a few days away, but they won't be done for tomorrow. But that's okay. I would rather be happy with how I have them turn out than speed through them and not like how they came out. Then I just have to go back and do it again anyway. So, cool. Yeah, my Salamander's army is still sitting on the shelf. I have built a few more of the models, and they are all primed what is built. Um, my goal is to have them ready to go when the next narrative or Escalation League happens at my shop. Um, I figured that's a good rate of painting, and I can get them all primed up. Well, and the base colors down, and then I can do the freehand on top of that as I need to. Um, but yeah, this is the last of the models that I need for the Tzeentch Spearhead, and I plan on doing a whole bunch of orc content in October for 3 different game systems. Um, because orcs don't have to just be 40k orcs, which is cool. Uh, so I look forward to that. And I want to get a few more projects done before the end of the year. I think that'll be great. Oh, and I do still need to get a land raider from my salamanders. That's amazing. That is amazing. No, I have to say that there's a high probability of next year having a um, Mantix Chorf models, Chaos Dwarfs, as part of a proxy army. Because we've been talking about that, and definitely something I plan on doing. I don't know exactly when I'll purchase them, but there's a whole bunch of those models, and that sounds like a great start to the army. Mantic has a good number of uh, alternative models that can be used. And yeah, the cheese stealers is amazing as an idea. Yep. Yeah, I might not have it immediately, but that will be a centerpiece in the army. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. When they were doing their Kickstarter, I almost purchased some, but money was tight. Um, that was, you know, 8 years ago or something like that. 10 years. Hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely happy with seeing some of their stuff being used as proxies. It looks like decent quality. I've not had a problem with any of the stuff I've seen, and I do want to get more of them. One big thing I've been trying to work through is getting my pile of shame a little bit more under control. Um, Pile of potential, whatever. I will get to them eventually. or I will sell them. But my eventually can last several years. But like I had a couple of models that I've posted on my local game shop's Discord. They have a trades area. So tomorrow I'm actually going to be selling off one of my character models for Space Marines. And that money will eventually go towards buying me 4 or 5 Battletech mechs. That's fair, right? One character for 4 or 5 mechs. Um, okay. Um, at one point, I had created a Glitter Boy uh, character. He was like 5th gen, or no, not 5th gen. He was like 8th or 9th gen Glitter Boy driver. It was fun. Mega Damage was a cool concept. But yeah. But again, like you said, it was from the 90s. It's been a while since I played, but I actually haven't, like, even the D&D campaign that I've been playing in, it's been 2 or 3 months since we've been able to meet. Um, Schedules and all that stuff. Stupid schedules. That sounds fun. Best. Best way to do it, right? Yep. Yeah. And the whole no kids thing, there are benefits and drawbacks to that, but not having to pay so much on all of the necessities is really nice. Like, there's no way I would be able to have this room if I had kids. All right. Term work. Yep. Yep. Plus, it's a responsibility that you can't really just go, yeah, you know what? Never mind. I don't want this anymore. Yeah, that's true. Whereas if I did decide, I don't want to paint models ever again. I'm gonna just sell my collection. I could just buy a boat. You know, like, I don't want a boat, but that's a possibility. Can't really just go, yeah, I don't want that responsibility anymore. Let's just get rid of that with, society. Yeah, I didn't realize just how much of this I still had to paint. This is a lot more. I think. Oh. What? Wow. That is really cool. I have to travel like 4 towns over just to get to a game shop. Why is there so much trim? This isn't even a Chaos Space Marine. It's just a random Tzeentch model. Why? Anyway. If I hadn't been so invested in trying to get them done tonight, I wouldn't have had a problem with this. But it's just taking way too long. Like I have not actually finished one of these yet. It's been 3 hours. I gave up on half of them. I've only been focusing on this half. I've only put 4 colors down. Oh, yeah, that's true. Part of the best part of it, you know? And I still get to paint, you know? It's not like I'm doing something I don't like doing. I am a little upset that I wasn't able to figure out getting music on here before I went live. And the lighting feels a little bit off. And I think it's just a little bit more humid than normal. Because the paints aren't acting exactly like they usually do, but we did just have a big storm. Um, what was it? Uh, the hurricane that went through went over us, I guess. I don't know. We were fine, but that was a day of computers being off and, you know, no painting or anything, just to make sure everything was secure and, you know, to weather the storm. But perfectly fine. Absolutely. I mean, if I wasn't painting right now, I'd probably either be reading or working on some jewelry or something. So, okay. He has just a little bit more to go. Yeah. sounds like it just started raining again outside. Ugh. Didn't we have enough of that already? Anyway. You know what? I mean, honestly, I wasn't expecting that horrible of weather. I used to live in Florida, and that was where the hurricanes really were not fun to prep for. But it's not as bad around here, usually. There's a good. Yeah, let's just do hardened leather. Mm-hmm. Okay, he's done. Hmm? Hello, Wasteland. I'm in North Georgia. Mm-hmm. I love how wide variety there is here. So, um, we have a regular that's in Australia. I just love that the community is worldwide, you know? South Alabama. Okay. Let's see. Which colors do I need to paint next? Let's continue on with the bronze. Oh, here? This is the Badger Bunker. Um, part of the basement dedicated for hobbying. I believe I have a year in the bunker tour from about 3 months ago. Goes over a bunch of the stuff in here. It really is. I have a lot of models and plenty of space to work on them. I don't get as many games in as I would like, though, in the bunker. Yeah. Oh boy. Thanks. It's definitely taking me longer than I was originally intending, but that can happen sometimes. Ah, yeah, I am not gonna finish these tonight. Okay. I've heard of them. I've not looked into them. So I'm trying to get my Tzaangors done. Um, they're taking way too long. Focus. The different blues are not showing up again. There we go. One is a middle blue and one is actually a teal. And I had already done my uh, Kyric acolytes, so their color scheme. Let's see. Then I have my screamers. and flamers. And the water marbled bases for them, for the army. um, what is it, 12 years? Somewhere around there? More collecting for 12 years rather than painting, but like I think what was it? Uh I think I had painted like 300 models in the first 10 years, and I've painted nearly as many in the last 2 years. So actually, I think I've painted more than that just this year. Um, I've painted quite a few models this year. That sounds hilarious. 1-to-1 scale. First I've heard of it, but that sounds hilarious. Sure. That sounds amazing. I love the creativity. Oh man. That's interesting. I wonder what it would count if they were playing in the bunker. Yeah, that sounds fun. Ah, okay. Hmm. So much detail. Okay. Jeez, it's already been 3 hours. Okay. So I think I'm going to call it after I'm done with this disc because it has been over 3 hours and I'm getting a little tired. And I need a break. And I think my bronze paint is starting to get a little gunky. So I'm gonna need to put new down. And before I do that, I'm gonna take a break. Maybe eat. I don't know. But there have been way too many details for tonight. Especially with how I was feeling earlier on. Like, I'm surprised I even got 2 of the Tzaangors finished. And I could have maybe done 3 if I hadn't focused on the disc. But that still wouldn't have been 10 of them. Just means I need to paint a little bit more before the first. Yeah. Again, I'm willing to just take a break and get to it at another time, but I was really hoping to get them done. I didn't realize just how much more effort they were going to take. Like, there's still another 8 more of this bit right here to cover. And again, I was thinking I could get them done for a game tomorrow, but I'm okay with just giving him another, couple of days of painting. With this is 3 hours, I'm gonna need another 5, 6 hours before I finish them all. So, you know, that's not horrible. That's like 14 hours for 11 models. Eh. No, I'm not gonna wait that long for them to be done. I mean, like I said, I think it'll take me another couple of hours. It's not gonna take me months or anything. But I think trying to figure out the order of which color needs to go down first can sometimes take more time than just painting them. Because, like, I need to do the blue, and then I need to do the silver, and then I need to do the bronze. Like, at the start of tonight, I didn't realize that, and I started putting down bronze before I put down any blue. So, you know. The chorfs will definitely be next year. I'm not going to be working them on this year. It's going to take me a while just to purchase all of the things that I want to use for it. I told you that's an army for next year. All right. There we go. One more thing. All right. The disc is done. All right. Yay. The shaman is not, but the disc is done. Yeah. Well, with that, I'm going to call it. I will be back again on Tuesday, the 1st of October, on Twitch. I will be working on orcs. And if I do have any free time between now and then, I might grab another Twitch stream where I finish these or work on some Battletech. But until then, thanks for watching, and I hope you found your bit of bliss. Bye.